I'm happy that the Edo State Governor, Senator Okpebholo, has finally begun to show his true color. I've had to argue with a lot of persons to say, I know people like this, people that have weak character, people that lack capacity and competence, they are easily, there's a thin line between them and inferiority complex, and they cannot take a lot of controversy, they cannot take a lot of opposition, they cannot take people that antagonize their ideas and policies, and they are always very devilish, very devilish. Of course, the first wave of inferiority complex that shades the governor has been exposed today by using the State House of Assembly to suspend local government chairmen in Edo State. 18 of them suspended. I know that the political narrative for naives and children, infantile conversations, and those juvenile political analysis that it is a PDP-led House of Assembly that has suspended a PDP council chairman. Deceptive, of course. Like I said, they are naive and juvenile. A lot of the time, Blessing Abubaku's led House of Assembly would have been fighting tooth and nail to retain his speakership because, of course, he doesn't have any form of immunity. He's scared the governor can change. Anybody can become lawyer. It's happened before, right? A current PDP member in the House can go behind and liaise with the governor or the government so that he can be made speaker. It's quite lucrative. The Nigerian political environment is a very lucrative one. Anybody can betray just anybody. And just so because Blessing wants to retain his office, he has to do the bidding of a tyrant who creates a pseudo personality of being soft, easy, humble, because they enter Friday dance for church. You know, that's Sienna. When I said here publicly that I hate anything that the APC represents, this is a lie. That is who they are. It doesn't mean that other parties represent good, but the demonic affiliations of the APC is terrible in nature. A city president that is using the Supreme Court to offer financial autonomy to local government, whereas we run a federal system of government, supposedly, you are supposed to give administrative autonomy. Now, you create loophole and leakages in the system of operation so that you can use it to manipulate your way. And that's what has happened now. The sitting governor has taken the advantage. How are you giving people financial autonomy? I said this even in the analysis of the tax reforms. And I said, why are we discussing tax reforms? Why are we discussing a lot of these things? Whereas I expected that we should move straight into allowing this country to run as a federal system or Federal Republic of Nigeria, where federating units can have autonomous powers to decide their political, social well-being, and of course have resource control to be able to manage their entities themselves. But they said, no, the man knows what he's doing. These are the loopholes and leakages deliberately created. I sat here to criticize the elections that went on under Governor Obaseki. But of course, if these guys have been made to be statutory local government chairman, the law has empowered them, and they have 3 years to run. They are suspending them. And look at it, for the most useless of them all, to say for financial misoperations. I have it on intel, I have it on good authority that no investigations whatsoever has been done. A House of Assembly that wants to enforce, that wants to fight, by all means remain in the good books of the governor, has to. Is that not capture? And some people are going to defend this and tell me that the man is a gentle lion. But he's still a lion. When they play, unfortunately, we are in a very critical. It bothers me as somebody who has educational and street understanding of how the politics of our politics play. It bothers me that we are going backer. Usually, a governor who is not a terrible individual, who means well for the state, who understands what it means for separation of power due process, who understands what it means for legality and rule of law, would bother himself less with all of this and say, let them finish their tenure, they will sack them. Of course, the same day you have dissolved all boards, including the electoral boards, and dissolved all boards. Now you are suspending, and then you send your puppet to go there so that you can go back and begin to be able to manage, because you need the funds. You have beaten more than you can chew. You have put your hand in too many things that you cannot. You have a triple budget as against what was used to run the state in the last 12 months, and now you need local government funds to run it, and then there is somebody sitting where to say the federal government means well for us. Why you give people financial autonomy? You are saying you are sharing 35% to local government, and then the state governors still have access to it, and then now you are suspending the people, whether you like it or not. Now, Washa. It's good. I'm happy that some of my friends that have been speaking with me, I've had loads of friends call me to say, let's leave the man. The man means well. He's not a terrible person. No, he wants to do this. He has other plans and all that. You know, they see Anana. You are seeing the man that means well, the man that cannot hurt a fly. You see, you are suspending elected local government officials because you want, and then you shamelessly now bless you Okpebholo, who wants to retain his, they go say remove you. Go and mark to this day, then they go say remove you. They are only going to use you. They have used you to achieve this aim because it will help to water down the narrative to say, now, who was investigated? Can you provide us the details of the investigation? Let's know whether it was in Oredo, was in Esak, was in Akoko Edo, was in Onwa, was in Esan, that local government funds were misappropriated. Who was? Are you handing them over to the EFCC right now for misappropriation? Or there is a political resolution to this? You just say you are dissolving local council authority and then you are not handing them over to ICPC, to EFCC. Why are we deceiving? Is this a country? Is this a country? Oh, somebody will tell me that he's not the first person. Other people have been doing it. Abi? Who is the godfather of Shomole? Shomole that did one local government election for 3 times. In one of the elections in Esan, I think Esan, yes, headquartered in Uromi, they were still voting. Shomole declared winner. Every governor has done it. But my problem is when people like Okpebholo come, you guys want to create a narrative that makes it look like it's different. Oh, it's soft spoken. You know they talk. See action, huh? Action speaks louder than words. You see action. Suspending elected local government authority. Because the man has got immunity. He's got immunity. He's going to be immune. We have a constitution that is feeble, that is useless to a country. We have a rubbish document in the name of a constitution. And so we are running a country like this. Anybody had a benefit. I don't care anybody. You know why they give me $1. I'm not on the payroll of anybody in this country. There's no chairman that I know personally that has given me $1,000. There is, I swear that there is that has given me $1,000. But I'm saying this: we cannot move ahead like this as a country. Why are we deceiving ourselves? Stop all these reforms. Let's go. Let's ask ourselves if we want to run this country. Because we are deceiving ourselves. You are giving financial autonomy to people that deserve administrative autonomy. And right now, you are seeing now that the chairmen are now handicapped. They are saying, what did we do? So who is going to EFCC? I'm waiting. The next 1 week, let's not see who's going to EFCC for misappropriating funds. They are suspended because your people want to send their boys, because the compensation has to come, because too many people got involved in the electoral process. And there are not so much space in government. Now, local government, 18 slots are available. Shame on all of them where they believe in incompetent dons like this. Get it on their side.